Welcome, everyone. We are going to be doing another heron practice. This is a bonus lesson, especially thanking all the patrons out there who are supporting my work, but all of you. So today you just need a chair. We're going to be working with balance, and the heron has exquisite balance as a hunter. They can stand in a position for a really long time and then move their head and neck way off. And we'll have a little video to show that today as well, a really cool video of heron hunting. And so we're going to start, as I often do, with rubbing your hands. And this is a great balance warm-up if you're going to be going hiking or something like that. Just get them warm, activate your hands, and then let's stroke your head. And I love the heron's feathers on their head. They're wispy and interesting looking. Yeah, and then stroke down your body. And though we don't have feathers, we have little hairs on our body that do alert us to the changes in barometric pressure, that tell us about changes in temperature, in wind direction, all kinds of things. The little hairs on our bodies also connect us electrically to the electromagnetic things around us, so that even when we're sleeping, we have a nervous system it's like a thermostat. It's kind of always registering what's going on. So as you stroke your skin, this wakes up your immune system. Yeah. So breathing in. And I do this as a quick warm up so that with practice, you get more and more connected with your hands, with your body, and this brings your mind more connected. All right, so you're going to have your chair ready. Make sure it's a flat chair, and I am going to have you kneel with one knee on the chair. And if you need an extra like folded towel or something like that, you can put that if you've got some knee issues. It's not a lot of weight on your knee, but it is a little weight. So be sure to take care of your knee. And I'm going to get set up here. So I actually have a little pad. It's just a gardening pad here, but I have a little pad here. So I'm taking my right knee on the chair. Yeah. And you are going to be doing what I call the heron mudra. Okay. The heron mudra, there's two different mudras I use. And a mudra is a position, yeah, that cultivates awareness. And so this position that we're going to be doing, let's see, you're going to take your right knee on your chair, and then take your right hand so that you put the thumb on either side of your nose here with your four fingers covering your left eye. Now, why are we doing this? Because it increases your balance. Yeah. Take your left hand and hold the elbow of the right elbow. The left hand under the right elbow. And now face forward so that you're facing the direction of your left foot. And it's different. This alone is a balance practice, yeah? And then just shift your weight from your left foot to your right knee, yeah? And of course, your chair, you want to have your chair at a height that works here, so you can experiment. You could use a stool, play with that. The chair might be a little bit higher than your foot feels that's on the ground, but play with that going side to side. And then just find your balance so that you're putting the weight on the right knee, and then lift up on the ball of the foot with the left. So you come onto the ball of your foot and then come down to your heel, and then like tap the heel of the left foot. So you come up onto the ball and tap the heel, not too hard. Yeah. Just to practice that little bit of balance. And then take your elbow with your left hand and move it side to side, and then come onto your right knee, tap the heel again, and then let's come off your chair for a moment and just walk around a little bit and just feel the difference. Just that little bit, feel the difference, yeah? And then let's come again. All right. So this does take some time. If you feel like, oh boy, my balance is really difficult, do this near a wall, okay? All right, so take that same hand, the right hand, covering the left eye with the right hand, yeah? And take the left hand under your elbow. All right, and now lift your elbow up toward the ceiling a little bit and then down toward your right knee. So you're kind of moving in an arc with your whole spine, yeah? Moving in an arc. And as you lift up, maybe you can come onto the ball of your left foot. You can come onto the ball of that foot. And then as you come down to the heel of the left foot so that you can feel, can you balance a little bit like that? Yeah. And then coming up with your elbow on the ball of your left foot, just gently turn your elbow a little to the left and a little bit to the right. All right. So you're balancing between both the knee and the left foot, but then let's come down and please come off the chair and walk around again. Walk around again without your hands covering your face, just walk around. All right. And then let's come one more time on this side. Same right hand. Now, it's interesting to do this with your hand and then the left hand under the elbow. You can't see your left foot, all right? And with balance, this is so important that you can feel with your feet, yeah? So that if you are to trip or if you're going to step on something that's rolling or uneven, that you can feel without seeing your foot. And this is so great if your glasses get fogged up, if you're wearing eyeglasses, all right, or you lose your glasses, you just feel more confident. Okay, now let's come back. Put the weight on the right foot, put the weight on the right knee, yeah? So you come onto the ball of your left foot and then just step forward a little bit with the left foot and back. So you just make that little movement with your left foot. And can you go as light as possible with your left foot moving forward? Can you move your left foot small amount so that you feel this, if you were a heron in the water, you would not ripple the water very much, yeah? You're moving your foot just a little bit forward and back. All right, and let's come off your knee for a minute and walk a little bit. Yeah, and then let's come again. So covering the eye and then bringing the weight so you're on the right knee. Okay, bring your elbow up and down now. Is it easier to do that so that you're standing a little on the ball of the left foot? Now just come to the middle with the elbow and then move your left foot backward and then forward. Straight backward and forward, and see if you can do that without falling, where you have some control. Maybe you could go very slowly from the tip of the toe. Yeah, so you really, this is quite a balanced practice. And then maybe stay with your foot in the back and turn with your elbow. Just the tip of your foot, turn your elbow side to side. All right, come off your knee and walk around. Walk around. And feel the difference with both feet. What's different about your left foot and the right foot? Yeah. And then let's come, so your left knee is on your chair. Left knee's on your chair. Take the left hand now and cover your right eye, the right hand under the elbow. All right. And we're not going to do this exactly the same on this side, but you certainly could even review this lesson, like rewind the video and come back and do it starting on the other side if you like. But we're going to do a little bit the same. So you're going to shift from your right foot to your left knee. And as you go to the left knee, you might have to lift the heel a little bit of the right foot, yeah? Just to come really on top of the left knee, so you're not having to bend in your left hip, that you can come standing straight up on that left knee. All right. And then once you are on the left knee and you're maybe on the ball of the right foot, just turn with your elbow side to side slowly. Turning, yeah, and then come down with the right heel. Come down with the right heel so that you come up on the left knee and then down on the right heel. So you lift the heel and even tapping on the heel bone. All right. And this time when you walk around, keep holding your eye. Keep holding your elbow. Just walk around and feel how that is. Maybe you're getting more used to feeling your feet. All right. Then let go with your elbows, and let's come on one more time on the chair with the left knee. And take the left hand, so you're covering the right eye. Right hand, hold the elbow. And now let's shift so the weight is on the left knee and you're standing on the ball of your foot, and then lift your elbow up toward the ceiling and down. And when you come down, bring that right heel down to the floor. You can even bend the right knee a little bit. And then as you go up, you're coming up onto the ball, even maybe the tippy toes of the right foot. Yeah. Now stay up with your elbow and then just turn a little side to side. So you're turning with your elbow, trying to be quiet as you do this internally. Yeah, and then coming down with your elbow and coming on flat on the right foot, rounding. Good. And then let's come off the chair, walk around again. Oh, yeah, something's shifting in the posture. Can you feel a difference in your chest? A difference with your feet? Yeah. All right, let's do one more. Let's come on to your left knee. Take that left hand so you're covering the right eye. Hold under your left elbow. And now lift the right heel so you're coming onto your left knee. Yeah. And then very gently, see if you can move that right foot a little forward, just a few inches, and then come back. Just to tiptoe a tiny bit forward, yeah. See if that's easier, and then tiptoe back. And when you go back, go ahead and come back on the heel, then push up so you come onto your left knee, step forward, and come down on the right heel. So there's this feeling, even if you slide your toe instead of lifting your leg, that's okay. You're sliding versus lifting the foot. It's important that you come onto that left knee and hip. Okay, let's come off. If you want, you can keep holding your hand on your face and walk around and kind of move your beak around a little bit as you're walking. And notice if you are moving your beak, can you feel your feet solidly? Yeah. And go ahead and take your hands away and walk. Go ahead and walk without covering your eyes and feel, is there a difference in the peripheral vision now? Do you feel like you could stop and hold your balance with one leg up in the air? Yeah. Test yourself a little bit. And if you really want to get advanced, yeah, do the Heron Mudra with the other hand instead of under your elbow on top of your head. And see if you can go very slowly, small little steps, just a few inches with each foot. Yeah. So you can't see your feet, but you can feel your feet walking. Play with that with each eye. So your one hand is flat on top of your head, and the other hand is covering one eye so that you can hold your knee up in the air for a long time and then gently put the toe down so that it's just peeling off the floor, and gently you can lift it up and down so the toe is just barely touching the floor and then landing. So it's a silent way of walking. Some people call it the fox walk, but I'm calling it the heron walk because of what we're doing with our eyes. It's actually even more advanced than the fox. And I will show you this in a video in just a moment. So play with this. And if you want to make it more advanced, like I say, put one hand flat on your head as you cover, and then play with gently touching down and staying in position so that you can stop for long periods in mid movement, yeah, as you come with your foot to the ground. So you're not disturbing the water, or step backward with your foot, okay? And then it's easy to have two eyes once you've practiced with one. All right, so that is my advanced heron balance practice. Thanks for your comments, and I really appreciate hearing from you. So take care of it. So look at the heron and watch the ripples on the water. And you'll see what we've been doing in this series with the heron, and just the ability the heron has to move their head. It's nice to see the reflection too of the heron. You get an appreciation of the stillness. Of course, the heron can't really see their feet very well in a muddy creek. Look how close he is to a fox.